scared. This better not ruin my day.
Hello, everybody. I am your DM, Downhill. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you, thank you. And today, we are playing another session of Pokemon Destiny Souls. With me today, I have the wonderful Emmanuel being played by Jesse.
I've been upgraded to wonderful. Ooh.
We have the absolutely adorable Charlie being played by Gray.
Hi.
We have the spooky ghost Anita being played by the spooky ghost person Raven. We have the quiet, reserved Crystal being played by the not so quiet, not so reserved Melody.
What makes me not quiet and reserved?
And we got the Dragonborn champion from Skyrim himself, Drake, being played by the Skyrim fanatic Cam.
Dear God.
What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, you glitched out so heavily. And I heard Skyrim Fanatic, so I am assuming you're talking about me.
Yes. Obviously.
Skyrim Fanatic is an understatement then.
My apologies, you're a Skyrim workaholic.
There we go.
So,
That is much closer to reality.
Oh, there goes gravity.
okay. So, what happened last session is that you all had spent the evening with your rival team camping in their RVs and setting up your own tents and all that. You guys had a nice chats with different rivals. Sora nearly had a very bad episode with her reactions. But Dan was able to show Emmanuel some tips about his hammer and give some advice about, everything that's going on. Raven,
Yeah.
nearly got into a fight with Drake after Drake threatened Apex.
Nobody. I mean, Apex did do me one favor. He stopped me from getting a scolding.
Are you still getting a scolding?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a scolding about my feelings instead of getting my sword, instead of throwing my sword. Which, I mean, feelings, fair. Drake is still freaking the fuck out.
I mean, to be fair, for all you know, Levitine is planning on when you needing them next time, just not coming out of their sheath and being like, "Nah, you threw me away last time. Now you got to fight without me."
Don't give Downhill ideas.
Okay, so this is like my list, Downhill.
Oh, DM it to me. DM it to me. Cam doesn't need to know.
Oh, you want the long list or the Cliff Note version?
Cliff notes, of course. I like some wiggle room.
Okay, the Cliff Note is still pretty long.
I mean, to be fair, any of you guys could send me ideas and I will think about them. No guarantees, but where we last left off, you all have kind of nearly retired for the night. I've set up your own tents, already had your food, got some wounds taken care of. We are now in the late... Now we are at night, like night proper.
Okay, so I don't have a chance to ask party members for advice on how to go on a date.
I will say, Drake, the attended date is 1 round away. So you have 1 round to talk to one person. However, I would like to go ahead and go in Discord order, if that's okay.
Fuck. Okay.
There are special interactions, and I will tell you guys this now. Anya wants to talk to someone combat special heavy. It's up to whoever wants to talk to Anya about that. Sora is currently unavailable as they are resting off their thing. Dan is currently unavailable because he is currently taking a shower. And currently, Apex is kind of taking some time to read a book, so Anita, you are allowed to do whatever you want. Like, you don't have to spend time with Apex, but if you want to, you can. So.
Yes, give the fans more reasons to ship y'all.
Ready a thing, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
It's not a ship anymore, it's canon.
Yeah.
I mean, cannons do sink ships.
So, starting with Drake, what would you like to do?
So, who is looking for someone combat heavy to teach them?
Not to teach, they're just looking for someone combat heavy, and that is Anya, this girl over here.
Got it. Great, that's great. That'll distract me from all of my stresses right now. I'll work with her, or I'll talk to her, ask what's up. Half paying attention.
You see her currently looking on what looks to be her, looks to be an old Pokédex, like one of those Roton phones. Currently watching the newer episode of Super Mankey Fighting Force.
What?
Super Mankey Fighting Force.
Okay then.
Drake has never seen this before. Well, she has. It's always been kind of in her peripheral. She's never really.
Thing she knew about, but never actually watched.
Currently, it's just the start of the episode, so the opening's playing. Multiple clips from the show about these burst warriors who fuse with Mankeys to fight the evil Annihilate army and save the day, kind of like some Power Ranger shit.
And the Mankeys are different colors. They got red one, a blue one,
a green
yellow
one.
Yeah.
A yellow.
Has albinism.
And finally, the anti-hero purple one.
Of course.
Well, that's just unrealistic.
Anya looks over. Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, why? How they're moving. They're clearly a gymnasts or some shit. They're not fighters.
I need a moment as a DM to figure out how Anya is going to respond to that.
Did Drake just lose points?
Drake didn't have any points to begin with.
I know! That's what I mean! They're in the negative!
Anya looks
Drake is looking
upset
at
about
this
that.
and she's like, Drake is looking at this and she's like, I have been in enough real fights. These are just flashy.
Luckily, the episode is being recorded as Anya puts away her phone and stands up. Levitine shakes a bit as he's like, Drake, you've done it now. I can't save you for this. Like, mentally, as Anya looks over. Okay, I challenge you. As she holds out a Pokeball.
Challenge me to a what?
I challenge you to a battle. Let's see.
Oh God.
Let's see if you can really throw fisticuffs. Go on. Unless you're a little scared. You're a little scared serpent.
First of all, don't call me a serpent. That's my brother. Second, I just don't see the appeal. I mean, yeah, it's cute, but it doesn't teach you anything. It doesn't It's not realistic. Oh fuck, I messed up talking again, didn't I?
She throws out her starter, Maya. As she
yeah, I fucked up again.
As she challenges Drake. Now, I will state,
We're in clear view.
You can refuse the fight, but it does count as a loss on your official record, and you will lose Pokey. As this is an official Pokemon battle. I will state, you can back up a bit, so you're not right in her face. Like, because, trust me, you will...
Drake is just sitting here like, I put my foot in my mouth again. How the fuck do you talk to people?
How them toothpaste.
Stuff that they're into.
Let's see.
Yeah, that is true. Dan can't use his personal ability this time.
Yeah, no.
Just
Tiamat is so small!
I'm gonna back you guys up like that to give you guys some space. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Fuck! Tia is so tiny! Okay. Good girl, Tia.
And I believe she has good old-fashioned agility training. Oh. Yeah, okay, does Maya have the...
So this...
No, Maya...
This is an official match. Does that mean I am not allowed to go after the trainer?
Oh, trainer combat is allowed.
Huh.
Oh, you think that's it? Okay. It's Maya's turn first.
No, I don't think that's an option. I think that is my only option.
Yeah. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey's gonna fuck up Tiamat. That's what it'll do. It's going to use its 5-strike move. Aura.
I did not mean to get into a fight this early. I feel really stupid. What the fuck is that?
Is a 5-strike. So, how 5 strikes, you see where this says the number of hits? We use that as what the damage is. So it hits 6 times. So
Lucky 6 was one of the lower ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 28 defense. You have no DR right now. And fighting versus dragon is neutral.
Yes.
So Tiamat will take 18 points of damage, and actually, hold on. Will actually gain 1 injury. Lowering its tick value, like lowering it by 1 more tick. Okay, it doesn't lose another injury. However, you know what, Tiamat? No, lower your speed. Lower your speed stat right now. By 1 combat stage. How dare you try?
Has now turned
I hate this. I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. I suck at talking to people, and now everyone fucking hates me.
Are you saying that as a character or you?
Both.
Because you're not bad at talking to people as Cam, but Drake is not that great at talking.
Oh, Drake, you're gonna understand.
Yeah, no, that was also in character.
Yeah,
that was also in character.
When you get done lowering the speed, I need you to re-roll Tiamat's initiative.
Fuck, okay. You know, Drake has a lot of negative emotions right now.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Why is it... Hold on.
What? What the fuck?
You raised it by... Huh?
I haven't touched it. Fuck, I am tired right now.
Okay, I fixed it. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, I might end up acting out a bit today, guys, and I'm sorry about that.
Thanks for the heads up, at least.
Anya's turn as she looks at you.
I'm back.
Everyone can feel aura shaking through the ground as Anya says, "In this time of need, what you need is..." As she poses dramatically, her outfit changes.
Drake rolls her eyes at this.
Her outfit changes to her hero mode. As somewhere in the cave, the announcer announces,
Emmanuel, did you hear something?
About to get scolded by the party, and I'm... Ugh!
Apex, did you hear that?
I'm going to choose that. I'm going to believe I did not hear that.
I'm gonna pretend he didn't.
As Anya will dramatically jump into the air. And then flying kick to Drake.
Jesus Christ!
AKA the rolling kick. Is rolling kick actually static correctly?
I don't know.
Kick. Oh yes, it is. As she does a rolling kick. Whoop!
I have my shield out.
It hits against.
Doesn't the shield add something to that?
It adds evasion to your thing. I'm gonna see if the sheet did keep that evasion. It actually did. It does keep your evasion. However, your defense was actually lowered by 1. Which would make your total evasion 2.
Because I fell on my fucking ass. Great.
Oh yeah, because of that what happened earlier. So your defense is still lower by 1.
Yeah.
So that will still hit. As the force of her kick makes you kind of grumble a bit and get, you know, the shield was barely able to protect you, but now your arm is sore. I will state, she's proving a point. I don't think making her do injuries to you would be fair. So, yeah, 18. No injuries.
Is she an worshiper? I'm looking at what something Emmanuel said, and all I can think is she an Arceus worshiper? Because if that's true, then Drake is going to be even more pissed.
That's Jesse being a smartass.
I actually don't think Anya... Yeah, no, she stayed neutral during the whole choosing.
Okay, good.
Mostly because her belief is that no matter who you worship or what's going on, if you need a hero, she will be there to save you. Also, retaliation trigger from Drake.
Oh, yay, I forgot about that. Where is it? Where is my retaliation?
I love how they're fighting.
Physical target.
I love how they're fighting, and Crystal and Emmanuel is just sitting here watching.
As Anya kicks, and then you push her off her shield, you think you got her off balance as you go for a swing while she's mid-air. Unbeknownst to looks like our hero is in trouble, but unbeknownst to her, her ally jumps in the way of the attack.
Bodyguard.
Yep, and defender triggers. So that took its bonus action to do that.
Nice.
And are you making this dragon or steel type?
Dragon type.
Okay, it is still neutral, but
it's not weak.
Yeah, because skill is weak against fire.
Yeah, but that's a fire type.
Injuries question?
I know my type chart. Yes, I'm doing an injury, because I'm also proving a point.
Okay, that's 2 injuries, and that's gonna push it to take its 3rd injury. What would you like to lower?
2 of speed and 1 in defense.
Okay. Still, agility training, keeping it the fastest here. But that is it for Agya's turn. It is now the mighty Tiamat's turn!
Tiamat is not so mighty right now. She is tiny and adorable, and I love her.
Tiamat
But anyway.
releases a war cry.
Right.
I'm trying to remember shit. Okay. I just had Tiamat. I hate working on my fucking laptop. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Blaze is active, so its fire type attacks will do more damage.
Yep. Okay. Figured it out. I figured out what I'm gonna do.
There's a window,
that is.
Anita.
Huh?
There's a window.
I know. I was making a joke. Is this the window or the TV?
Okay, so assurance is physical targeted, right?
Yep. Are you targeting the monkey?
Yeah, I'm targeting the monkey.
Oh no! Our great companion's in danger. Luckily, a hero is there to save the day. Because of Hero Mode's ability, they are allowed to use, I believe, their intuition to intercept. They do! And since they have the feature defender... Actually, they don't have defender yet. However, you fool! As she pushes Maya away and takes the hit. On Tiamat, she does have combat mastery. So, intercepting is a combat maneuver. So, as a free action, she can make a attack against Tiamat using Rock Smash, but it is resisted by 1 step. So first, she takes 15. No injuries are dealt. And then, the hero attacks the evil dragon, Tiamat! So this is resisted by 1 step. Tiamat did not use a dragon type move, so it does not get its extra DR.
Damn it.
But it only takes 5 damage, which is enough for an injury. It does push it over the injury threshold. Tiamat, go ahead and lower your attack.
Got it.
As a very flashy hit, she uses the hit to spin around. So basically, Tiamat smacks her in the head. She uses the momentum to push her entire body, her back, and then over Tiamat's head, axle kick Tiamat. As she used the momentum from the attack to do so. It is flashy, it is very ineffective, but by God, you're losing to it.
I have to win this.
Drake's turn.
I have to fucking win this. Because I now have a speech planned out.
If you
And
win.
it only works if I fucking win this. Dragon Slicer, bitch!
As Levantine comes out, he stops himself last moment. As you try to do like a sword sheath slash, Levantine just stops for a moment. Oh wait, are we fighting? Oh, I didn't know that. Levantine
I
says
am going to strangle you!
I still have a bit of... I think I still have a bit of dirt in my sheet, but maybe I should clean that out.
I will fucking strangle the sword! Okay, no, I also... Fuck, I am trying... I know I have a... Okay, shield specializations. I know I have defender or something like that. Yeah, I have defender!
So if you intercept, so you can intercept as a bonus action on your turn. So you could intercept for Tiamat.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, wouldn't the big brain play to just be attack Drake so that way a defender
And I also have Steelheart. When wielding a metal weapon, you may use your athletics or focus instead of combat to determine the damage base of a struggle attack.
Which you already do.
Okay.
And after you
reactive armor is what I was looking for.
Yeah, you can activate that as a move action. You want to activate reactive armor?
Yes.
Okay, so let's think that. So, while bound, you gain DR equal to your athletics or focus rank, which we're going to go off focus or athletics because they're both 4. But as a bonus action, you can switch it to be double the DR as initiative bonus. Or when you get hit, you can also switch it. But at the
so I can set it to be either my initiative or armor.
But it starts as armor.
Got it.
You get to use a bonus action on the start of your turn or when you get hit by an attack.
Okay, I like to imagine this as Drake growing scales.
That is perfectly fine. Scales begin to surround your body as the spirit of the metal dragon protects you. It seems like the villain Drake has finally evolved to her true form. This announcer is really going at it, and it's starting to annoy you a bit, I assume.
Oh, it very much annoys Drake. Because she has a worldview, and this little bitch is naive.
You know what?
Oops.
They're gonna use taunt on Drake. You become enraged. So you have to make a damaging action next turn.
So Drake's good eye basically turns into a slit.
Now it's Anya in her hero mode.
Yeah, I imagine it is.
As, unfortunately, she used her... that's Drake's sheet. Hold on. Here's Anya's sheet. She did use her action to fucking, intercept, so she can't use any standard action this round. Because it takes your next round stuff. Like, it takes your next round movement, it takes your next round action types, but she still has a bonus action. I'm seeing if she has anything to do with her bonus action. No? Yeah, nope.
Bridge, give me that blanket.
She doesn't have anything to add here.
Like, I am sorry that we are starting out this session on a fight. I am not the best at talking to people in general.
I think it's just pure entertainment for the others.
Yeah, Anya can't do anything, so that is her turn. Tiamat's turn.
I'm not gonna lie, part of Drake's thinking is, what the fuck is Dan gonna think about this? You know what? I didn't start this fight. I just commented that the fighting seemed unrealistic, and this bitch jumped me.
I mean, some would call that provoking, but sure.
Yeah,
It's not provoking! Drake did not mean it to provoke!
You may not have intended it for as a provocation, but you could have made it that way, didn't it?
We saw the
Drake
whole
is
thing, Your
sitting
Honor.
here like, I did not provoke this! Why the
I'm sorry,
fuck do people...
but wait, is Anita and her feller and Emmanuel and Crystal just the equivalent of nosy neighbors?
Pretty much. Anita's looking out the window like, what the hell?
Tiamat is going to go for the monkey.
Okay, hold on. Before Tiamat rolls dual chop, because this is an issue with dual chop, it is a double strike.
Yeah.
So you need to scroll down to your additional rules and use that, and crit the red button.
Okay, so I need to go on here, scroll down to the moves.
Additional moves. Past the moves. Past struggle.
Okay,
And press the red button.
I see.
Yeah, dual chop always breaks. Alright, it misses.
What the fuck is my luck tonight?
But
What the
Tiamat
fuck is my
does
luck
get the
every
DR.
night?
Tiamat does get the DR.
It would seem that Anya's team isn't all about that monkey business.
Break, it is your turn, but you are enraged, so you must take a damaging action. Also, real quick,
I was
start a
already
turn.
planning on it.
Hold on. Start a turn. Reactive armor trigger. Do you want to use your bonus action to switch it to the initiative mode?
No.
Okay, so still DR. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you.
As long as I'm standing, there's still a fight.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, Anya will take that.
I don't like the fact you pulled up that right after you said Anya will take that.
Every day they're shuffling. That actually pushes them to 2 injuries. Do you do injuries to Anya?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, that pushes her to her 3rd injury. However, her ability, Aura Storm, triggers. They gain +5 damage. And they don't get the stat lowering from the injuries you did.
So, Emmanuel, do you think they regret what they've done?
Maybe in the moment. I don't think that they will remember by tomorrow.
As
You.
as everyone can now feel.
Does Drake hear that? Does Drake hear that conversation?
You're in battle mode. You can't really focus on that right now. As Levantine starts shaking, as he feels the aura, and you can feel it too, like the pure fighting spirit off Anya. Basically, she's kind of like you. She's like, I haven't heard no bell yet.
God. This is either going to end in a draw or a makeout session.
Maybe the draw is the makeout session.
I mean,
Maya
if it
moves
ends in
here.
a makeout session, Dan might be a little weirded out on if the date's going to happen or not.
Maya moves here.
Motherfucker, her Drake's pansexual.
Maya moves here, and both her and Anya shake as Anya gets ready to do a pose. Both her arms cross with each other as a glow comes from her wrist. But as that happens, hey, what's going on out here? Anya, stop that!
When did he become Southern?
Oh, sorry. Anya, stop that. We don't need to be showing that
She
off
started
yet.
it.
But you started it. You
Crystal's
insulted my
just sitting
fighting
over
style.
Pardon?
You insulted my fighting style. I based my style off that show.
I did not know that shit. How the fuck would I know that?
It's still rude as
Okay.
hell to be insulting someone's show right in front of them. What if I come up to you and said, oh, your fucking outfit looks like it needs to be burned into that lava over there?
That awkward moment, Dan comes out and hears Anya say that, like, whoa, Anya, why would you say that to Drake?
He's still in the shower.
That's your fucking
Long ass
opinion.
shower.
I wouldn't attack someone over dissing my look. I like how I look. Not everyone likes that. That's their own problem.
All right.
I'm not gonna pull out Levantine and fight you over that shit.
I mean, from what I've heard from. All right, both of you, stop it. He kind of rubs his temples a bit. Anya, your corner. Drake, your corner. Now.
Tiamat just runs up and sits in Drake's lap.
Anya switches back from her hero mode. As what he's going to do is he's going to make this battle a draw in the system. No one loses anything.
That is the only reason I fought her, was because it was going into the official systems.
It's timeout. They're in timeout, and I'm.
Anya's pouting.
I...
As Maya,
Drake is also pouting.
As Maya is like talking some shit with Tiamat over there. There's been a rivalry born that day.
There have been multiple rivalries born that day. But hey, Anya knew better than to bring up than to misgender Drake, which I am appreciated of.
No, you're just dressed up like a male, so that's what she assumed. Either that or you're a tomboy.
Yeah, and Drake goes, but she didn't say he, is what I mean. She said she.
Which is appreciated.
If she said he, Drake would have gone off more.
All honesty, I don't know if people caught what she's about to do, but...
Oh, I caught it.
Yeah.
I did.
She was about to burst, wasn't she?
Go, monkey fighters.
No, she does. No, I don't have money to pay for a burst form yet. Okay? No. Something else.
When can I get a burst form?
Mega evolution?
Doesn't fit the requirements, but moving on. As
Z move?
Jesse got it.
Oh, I just wanted to talk about how they fight on there compared to how I've had to fight. So stupid.
I honestly don't care. I was in the middle of I was in the middle of doing something. How am I supposed to fill out these tax forms if I keep hearing the hero must defeat the evil? I don't even know where that guy is. I swear, if I find him, I'm going to serve him with a cease and desist order. By God, he kind of angrily goes, and don't you neither of you don't leave your spots until I come back. God.
Also, was I right about who the
What
announcer
until he
is?
comes back? I didn't hear what he said.
He said, "Don't leave your spots."
Also, downhill, was I right on who the announcer is?
What do you mean?
I guessed, like, when you were doing the fight, that the announcer is a Rotom that's hanging out in Anya's Pokedex.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, moving on. So, that happened. Gray, what would you like to do? As, that happened, and you were outside, and you kind of just saw that happened.
I'm not really sure how to respond for that. But, like, on the one hand, she's like, oh my gosh, fighting, but at the same time, it's like, kind of like a wreck you can't look away from, just like, whoa.
That's the thing about Anya's fighting. It's very flashy.
Yeah, I imagine like he was in the middle of doing tax forms or something, and this flash in the back. Yeah, but the fucking flash in the background just keeps on ruining up the fucking paper, and he's like, "Fuck this shit."
It's more like
That was kind of the point.
because he has to keep hearing that announcer. He keeps forgetting if he has to carry the 4, if he has to carry the 2. Oh, do I have to carry the 3? Which one? Will you guys just please shut up?
Yeah, that was kind of.
But yeah.
Frank is just sitting there like, I was just trying to make friends. What the fuck did I do wrong?
You made an enemy. That's what you
show
did.
that they based their style off of, so you could have got yourself.
I didn't know. Cameron and Drake both didn't know that.
That is a fair point on Cameron's part. However, that is the one way that anyone can make this character upset. Do not ever insult their show. They will kick your ass for it. That is the one way that anyone in this campaign can make her upset.
That one random person. Your show sucks. Their head whips around. Not again.
Oh no,
She's
no,
like,
it's like
"Excuse me."
Anya during an interview. Everyone deserves love and affection. Your show sucks except for you. You're fucking dead.
Yeah. That tracks.
Ironically enough, I think Anya and Drake have a lot in common.
Yeah, no, I was going halfway through that fight, and it's like, oh fuck.
Hey,
Who's
you're fighting
echoing?
These are
You're
the
so-
two
you're
sides
equal.
of the same coin.
Who's echoing?
Don't know.
It ain't me.
It's great.
Oh fuck, I think it might be me.
No, it's great.
Wait, why me?
I don't know. It's just you.
Huh?
It stopped now.
Arbitrary.
You know that announcer just went on Gray's side to add massive effect.
Anyway, Charlie, what would you like to do? By the way, did Charlie heal up with bandages or no? I feel like 4 injuries is a lot.
Don't know if she did. I mean,
I know
think-
Emmanuel treated Dan, right?
Yeah.
But have you treated Charlie yet?
I'm pretty sure we did.
I did.
She did when we got done with the.
I could do something because I remember where she got the injuries from. I can go to that map and just take a quick peek. Those are the
If
tokens.
it's from the incident with the
Oh, okay, so since Charlie got her shit treated, she should be at 1 injury, not 3. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's fix that real quick. 1 injury. And let's see your character. Just do what you want to do RP-wise while I fix this.
I am about to be scolded by Dan.
I mean, you didn't get yourself scolded.
I feel like I am about to be scolded by the love interest.
You're gonna get scolded by people probably. But no, I want to see if I can find our gunslinger chick. I'm gonna hang out with her for a minute.
You head into the RV after witnessing the crap show and kind of just needing a break from like that. You head over and you just kind of look around and you see Lena kind of like looks like she's cleaning some weird mechanical bits as she's sitting in a boot. There's multiple different things there, like what Charlie understands are a bunch of metal bips and bops. Lena seems to be taking this very seriously. What would you like to do?
She just kind of like walks up and just looking at the stuff. She's like kind of picking it up and looking at the different pieces. She's not like doing anything to them. She's just like, this is interesting. Puts it down, picks up another piece and looks at it.
You pick up this weird, bronze metal piece. Look at it. It feels heavier than everything else. As careful with my ammunition, please. as she slowly puts everything back together.
Puts it down. Like, I was just looking. It was interesting.
That's fine. Just be careful.
Mm.
And after a few moments, she puts her gun back together and asks if you can pass the bullet, as she will load it into the clip.
She gently passes the either the bullet or the box or whatever it was she was looking at.
It was a single bullet. Like, you took it out of like the ammo box.
Oh, okay.
Done with one bullet.
Gun is not a bullet. Yes.
Sorry.
She's loading her clip with bullets, but she's starting with Charlie's bullet.
Here.
Or loading, yeah, she's loading her clip. She's not loading the gun.
She hands the bullet to her.
Thank you.
Sorry, I know I'm always in the way of stuff, and
You're fine. As she kind of just looks down the sights, make sure everything is like, she's examining her gun, make sure everything was put back together correctly. She does a little twirl as she puts her gun in her holster, and then, so what can I help you with?
I don't know. It's just there was the craziness outside, and I don't know. I just kind of could see what's going on and maybe get away from the crazy and.
See? Well, would you like to perhaps talk about it over a game?
Game.
Have you ever played a game of chess?
No, wait. What is chess? Like, super confused. Like, how do you play with a box? I mean, I guess we could play with a box. Boxes can be fun. Completely getting the idea of
Oh my god, you're
confused
so
with
fucking
chess.
precious, Charlie.
She's just like completely confused, just like because apparently now the chess game is now apparently a chest, which is a box. Because she has no idea what the hell that. I mean, I don't have any boxes, but I mean, if you got a box, we can play with the box. Boxes can be fun. I mean, and a chest is basically a fancy box, isn't it? Excuse me.
Uh,
Lena's probably just like, what the hell?
She's going to explain the basic rules of chess. And you know what, Charlie? I'm gonna send you something. Go ahead and stream your screen, or I could do it.
Oh, a second. All right. Where do you want me to go aside from just audio, journal?
Hold on. Let me copy this and send it to you. This is just, you're gonna have to open a tab for this. There you go. And it's DM sent.
Oh, we're actually gonna do the. Okay, this should be interesting.
Yeah.
This should be interesting, especially since consideration of the fact that as a player, I know how to do the basics of chess. As Charlie, I have no friggin' idea.
She explained the rules to you very, very well before you started.
Okay, then let me actually change my screen then.
And as she, she's going to state, now, since you are new, I will let you start as the black side, as the whites move first. But it also means that they have the most difficulty developing the game. So.
Okay.
So did the incident outside? Oh, the game requires 2 players. I sent you a link, right?
Name.
Like, I sent you a new link with the game. The first one didn't work.
Okay, hang on.
Just close out that tab and go with the new link.
Or just do that.
Yeah, that works. That just goes to your Discord.
That goes to the Discord. Damn it, hang on a second.
Just
It's not what I wanted to do. Yarg.
yeah, that's it. Just put in your name now. But
Sure.
now press play chess. But as you see, the white always has the hardest first move. But I think I'll start with a simple opening for you. So tell me about yourself, Charlie.
I don't really know a whole lot. Grew up in a not the greatest place and living in a cave, I guess. So, one, two. I can go too, right?
Yes? Can. I mean, to be honest, I also didn't really grow up in a very safe place, but... Huh. You mean an actual cave, or is that more literal? You see, the horsies can move like this.
Oh! That's cool! Wait.
Wait, did you say horse? Don't you mean a ponita?
Oh,
Bonita? Is it Spanish?
a ponytail can move like this.
Wait, does that mean I can do that?
Yeah, of course. All pieces can do the same moves as the other of others of their kind.
Like that? Cool.
I would say so. But, so why are you on this journey?
Away from stuff. What about you?
I'm just gonna go ahead and take this right here. And I'm actually trying to find somebody if they've lost their way, and I'm hoping to have them return to their family soon.
Oh.
Right, no, it can't be me.
That sounds terrifying
I
for
hope you
me.
find them.
I hope so too. I had a hand of making them into a monster, so I need to bring them home.
You do that then.
Take that piece.
Oh,
I
please.
showed
No.
I showed them what's the I don't think it's a good time to explain what I did, actually.
Oh, okay. Although, to be fair, she didn't ask how, she asked why.
Oh, I showed them something that changed them. So, do you use weapons, or do you command your Pokemon, or how do you like to battle?
Help from Pokies, but I don't like telling them exactly what to do. I don't want to be like the boss, but at the same time, I do get help from them. We mostly help each other.
I see. So you prefer to work with them instead of against. Very noble of you, to be honest. I mostly find Pokemon that like the same fighting style as I do. And so we have better coordination against each other. But the guy I'm after is more hardcore, we should say.
Oh,
So at the ceremony, I noticed that Charlie, which side did you pick again during the ceremony? Giratina, right? I'm just making sure I had everyone right, because I think Mel chose space, and I think you chose distortion. Okay, so I noticed
because
you chose distortion, Charlie.
uh-huh.
Can I ask why, or is that too personal?
Just because the others seemed like they were more strict, and the person that talked about that one basically said that the only thing they ask is if they need help that I should come help, which I would do anyway. But aside from that, I'm free to do my own thing. And considering things, I'd rather be able to do that
Then
than
can I ask for your help, Charlie?
would you? Yeah, what do you need help with? Oh, what is
Don't
this?
you manipulate Charlie.
Ooh, dude, this is wait. Can I go this way? Like points the direction of the freaking bishops, just like, wait,
Mm-hmm.
goes this way?
Mm-hmm.
I go here. I'm probably gonna fail, but
Unfortunately, I'll
What's
be
her name
taking
again? Down.
Lena.
Thank you.
My friend is not alright, and the path he chose is not what was meant for him. I want your help to return him back home to his family. Very worried about him. So when the time comes, can I ask your help for that?
I don't know what you want me to do, but I'll do what I can.
That's all I ask, Charlie. The game goes on for a bit as you continue your conversation, as I'm not playing a full chess game.
Gee. That's fine.
Eventually,
That's because he knows well.
no, straight up. I had a way to get them in checkmate next turn, or not next turn, the next 3 turns.
Alright. I'm looking.
That's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, after a bit, Lena slowly takes away all your pieces as she puts you in, and that is checkmate.
Oh,
We should play again sometime, Charlie.
hey, that was kind of fun. Maybe next time I'll get better.
Here, she gives you the chess set. I have another one that's a lot nicer. I got this from like the general store. Yeah, go on, keep it.
Thanks.
And we'll be moving on to Jesse. What would you like to do?
Question for you, Mr. DM.
Of course.
Am I outside or am I still in the trailer?
That's up to you.
Okay, because if I remember correctly, I was still in the trailer from when I was treating Sora.
That's up to you.
I'm gonna say yeah, just because. I guess I'll have to be.
I will state a few hours have passed since then.
Okay. So then, then second question for you: if a few hours have passed, is Professor Witch hey, I know I said that we could start training and I would look at Galahad, but can we post a note on that and do it another time?
No, they're kind of just waiting on you for you to approach them.
Then yeah, I'll go find them because let's get started on that.
All right.
You do not sound excited about that.
Professor Witch takes you outside and takes you away from the camp. You pull out Galahad as she pulls out a melee arcane weapon that she made. This is clearly not her style, as she's more range focused.
Yep.
What I want you to do is give me 2 rolls. I want a combat roll and a cold education roll. For both of them, I want you to we'll add +6 to the result.
Okay, I'll do combat first because that is one of my dumb stats. So an 11 with the +6.
Okay, I need your cold education.
Okay, just trying to find. There he is. He was hiding.
You make some simple progress through training. Professor Wedge clearly is still a lot better. However, you're not a complete novice when it came to some weapon training. The big thing that seems to happen is when you started wielding Galahad, kind of like how Dan showed you.
Yeah.
You weren't fully in control where Galahad would swing around. You almost hit yourself several times with that. So you understand that that's a little bit more advanced.
Yeah.
But on the magical side, when you use Galahad's Thunder to try to strike Professor Wedge, such as when you called upon Thunder to hit her, you were a lot more accurate with it. So you just need some more work, but you do make progress on the arcane weapon training.
Huzzah!
You do take some damage, however. Let's say you take 15 points, no injuries.
Okay.
Fair enough? Because Galahad would still shock you.
Yeah, but Galahad's seeming a little bit more happy now that he's actually getting some, swing time in.
Yep.
guess
This
you
will
could
go
say-
towards his friendship, but it
Okay.
doesn't level it up.
I guess you could say this is really all a shocking experience for Emmanuel, huh?
Okay,
Yep.
Emmanuel does get an injury for that.
For them making it fun?
Yeah, they distracted you.
Oh, come. I'm not even near them!
I'm joking. Anyway, moving on. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Jesse. We are a little bit behind because of the whole chess thing. Melody,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Crystal is she's still a bit excited hearing that her brother is safe and that he's all right. So she is smiling, which is a bit probably odd for some of her team who are out probably to see. Like for Drake, for an example, she like walks past Drake as she is going to go to Emmanuel, and she's smiling.
As you do so, I will state you get a notification on your phone.
Oh no. She
We're
looks
about
down
to
at her
get that
phone.
file away.
She looks down at her phone.
2 Pokemon have been returned to your PC. Please go to the nearest PC to recollect your Pokemon.
Oh, thank God. Thank Palkia.
As you are returned Jasmine and your Weedle.
She smiles.
You're nowhere near a PC right now, but at least you have the access to them.
It makes her even more happier as she approaches them. Emmanuel!
I mean, am I done with my training so I
No.
can actually respond?
And that is when you get hit by your own hammer as Crystal calls out your name, distracting you from your training.
Ow.
That will deal you an injury.
Never mind.
Well, I
Sorry.
suppose that's one way to knock some sense into me.
Oh, that looked like it hurt. Maybe the whole swinging around by the sash is a little advanced for you. Let's try using the handle for now.
Yeah, I just wanted to give it a try because apparently that's what Galahad likes.
Aw. Seriously, come on, you're getting the hang of it. Just keep doing it. Galahad looks a little tells you as he's a little sad.
Yeah.
Crystal is obviously in a lot better mood. Am I interrupting something?
Yes, we're actually training. Sorry, Crystal, but can you come back later? Being distracted when working with magical weapons is a very dangerous thing.
Yeah. Before I go though, is it alright if I go to the next route to Stargaze?
The next route is still in the cave either way. Fortunately.
Oh dear. Well then, that's
But the
unfortunate.
route after that should have a night sky for you to gaze. But by the time you get there, it may not be night anymore.
It'll be morning. Well, thank you for telling me that anyway, so much. Crystal, on the other hand, is going to she's gonna sit up here and watch and sort of tinker, like take pictures every so often and wait for Emmanuel to finish, and she's smiling as she's gonna have her gloves off and everything, so she's in a lot better mood.
With your gloves,
Can Drake see her?
yep. But one moment. With your gloves off, you see the symbol on your hand that formed after you touch that weird spectral sword is still there, and it glows. But it's not the same dot as before. It's a secondary dot. You get a feeling that somewhere on this route, another sword is hidden.
Just gonna get that. And, you know, on the second of that, I think I'm gonna go for a walk.
Drake, you see Crystal walking off. What did you want to say?
Drake wanted some advice on how to date, but she's thinking that might not be the best person to ask now.
You
person
think
to ask.
Crystal knows? You think Crystal knows?
We know more than her!
No. Anyway, did I see while I'm walking to where this glowing's from? Do I see Orion?
Yeah, you see, he was coming up for some reason, and he decided to go back down. You don't know where the sword is. Would you like to roll either a survival or perception check while you're looking around for it?
Yes, I would. Do this.
I will also allow occult education if you want to use something
Got
more
it.
magic based.
Alright, let's see. I can use what again? Oh, besides cult.
Perception or survival.
Perception or survival. Got it, Chief. Perception, survival, or perception. Let's see. Perception.
I am scared.
That's acrobatics, not occult. It's occult education. Survival. And what was the other one? Oh, never mind. So try perception. Perception. Those are the same practically. I pressed it. Oh, that's a bad.
What'd you roll?
5 total.
5.
5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you find it, but you know where it is, but it's in the most inconvenient spot possible.
It's in the lava, isn't it?
Oh, good to
No.
know. She found it, but she
No,
can't get to it.
It's in the
It's in there.
I'm sorry.
it's in the cave.
I'll be right back. I will be right back. Looks like I'm gonna have to do a bit of trespassing. I'll be back. Wait a moment.
Dude,
That
what?
is brave of you.
The general is not there right now, but you know that could affect your chances later on.
It's not like we had to fight them in a gym battle at some point.
...
I love this. I get to see if
Okay, I'm here. Oh god. Crystal's just now standing in front of the cave. Behind Professor Witch and Emmanuel. Oh,
Fiddlesticks.
Professor Witch doesn't notice you, and Emmanuel, you're too busy with your training to notice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, to be fair, I don't even know what the significance of that cave is. I was somewhere else when Crystal discovered that.
Yeah.
Crystal's pacing in front of it for a minute. Fuck. Will he be back in the morning? I could ask. Would he be mad? Maybe if I explain.
Leave it up to you.
Oh. Oh, Palkia, be with me. I don't want to be. I just want to ask the man questions. I don't want to steal. Oh, what to do? Go ahead.
What do you want to do?
I need some help on this. Do I see Emmanuel and Professor Witch still training?
Yeah, but they can't help you in this situation because they are still quote unquote training. AKA, this is all you, Mel.
What you're saying is, I can either go in the cave, steal the sword,
Or not.
hold on. So, is he going to be back in the morning, right? If Is there any sort of note?
No. There's no note.
I mean, to be fair, how often do you post a note on your front door that says "I'll be back at this point at this time"?
I do actually.
That is a good way for people to break in and know when you're coming back.
Yep. At the very least, it's a good way for people to know when you're not home.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm gonna look up on my Pokédex to see if they live stream the fights, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up my Pokédex to see if the fight is still going on, or if it has already ended.
You try to, but you have no signal.
Hang on. You said last time that we were getting weak signal from the RV.
Yeah?
That's still a signal, so I guess if she goes into the RV, she could at least get a signal.
Yeah.
Not a very good one, but a signal.
Yeah.
So Donald, talking player to DM, not in character, how pissed would he be?
Straight up, in the gym fight, he would go after you.
Typically.
He would look you in the eye and be like, you know what? Fuck you in particular.
I'll teach you the Legend of Zelda my home.
I'm gonna go near the RV for a moment just to get a signal to see if the fight's still going on, and if not, that means he should be on his way home.
Well, no. If the fight is over, he's most likely spending the night at the castle. Depending on victory or defeat, he would have to... It's tradition for him to spend the night at the castle. The fight's over, by the way. And the challenging team lost, so they're most likely celebrating their victory at the castle.
Alright, so he should be home by now. Hopefully.
I don't think she would know it that he's staying the night at the castle.
It's common knowledge that normally after a victory, the king likes to host a grand party for him and his generals. Like for him,
maybe I can.
Go on.
Maybe I could. I don't know. Does it even number? It is common knowledge in the Crystal goes. Like, this is the first time anyone's heard a cuss. Son of a freaking boss lass! Ugh.
What you want to do?
But yeah.
Do note, there are 5 total stars on your hand.
So I can always come back.
Yeah. But, it may be harder when you come back. Who knows? This may be the opportunity, this may not. You don't know. Just straight up, you don't know.
Would be seen as a thief. Thief.
Do note, anyone who would have physically touched the sword would have absorbed it, so he didn't touch it. Does he know it's there? Does he? Does he not? Who knows?
Can I roll to see if I get a sort of vibe that he knows everything in his cave?
I don't think there's a physical roll you can make for that, because that's like... One, you don't know, you can't read his body language or anything like that because he's not here. You know what I mean? All you know is he's really fucking strong. As he punched a hole through the ground to the Diglett's cave.
Also, to play devil's advocate, all you know is that the signal is coming from there. For all you know, it's inside one of the walls that makes up his home, and not actually in his home.
Yeah, there's it too.
Crystal sighs. Crystal looks up towards the ceiling of the cave.
I
Oh,
like.
Kia,
I like
please
this.
be.
Oh, go on.
She looks up towards the ceiling. As she's going to walk into the cave, I think down her probably. As she's going to walk into the cave, I go, oh, Kia, please, please be with me. I'm so sorry.
You walk into the cave. After
She's shaking.
about 3 minutes walking deeper and deeper, find a room shining with gold and flames on, like flames and holders on the all around. It's full of gold, wonderful armors, plenty of swords on display, and you even see what looks to be an amazing great sword in the middle of the board, emanating power. But it seems to be stuck to some sort of stone.
Some sort of stone.
Oh, good. It's Excalibur.
You also see the sword you're looking for. It's behind it. It's like not in the stone, like on top, but it's behind the pile of gold. It is visible to you. Easy to get to, but you have to climb onto the gold coin. So, can I get another perception check from you?
Oh no. This cannot end well.
I'm scared. Oh, that's a 9.
You notice.
That's good.
You notice as you're standing in the room that you are already been caught on camera.
Crystal sighs as she
you
takes out
see,
a piece.
as you see state-of-the-art security cameras. They seem to be tracking your movement.
Crystal sighs. She has too much of a moral compass. She knows the sword's there, but she's going to take out a piece of note and a paper. Is there a table nearby?
There's a nice mahogany table with like the coffee sets and all that on it.
Crystal decides to sit down and start writing a very formal letter stating what is going on, like her arm, the sword, and that she would be willing to trade for the sword if need be. And she even left down her Pokédex number, and she said, hopefully you will be here in the morning, would be awake, and I can catch you until then. My apologies for entering your home unannounced. And fuck it, I'm gonna read it. It goes, my apologies for entering your home.
Hold on.
Oh,
Just write me the note later.
okay, she just writes the note and sticks it to the coffee table. She gets up and goes, I have too much work.
Melody.
My brother taught me better. My brother taught me better than that.
Melody.
Yes.
Crystal. Don't leave.
Hello?
It's been so long.
Who's there?
As you feel the spectral sword calling out to you.
No, Steve.
Does not know.
You're on camera. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. He doesn't know. I don't want to be a thief. My brother taught me. What do I do? She falls to her knees. I don't want to be a thief.
Yeah?
I don't want to be a thief.
Cam, go ahead and
Crystal
real quick.
is, Crystal is holding on to the mahogany coffee table, shaking. What about the cameras? Ow. What about the cameras?
Alright.
I'm gonna look around the room to see if, if this is coming from the sword or if this is like a fucking security trick. Like, you know how it's like, oh, come on,
Intuition, please.
do it. No balls.
It's not the Star Sword, it's the
Or if it's fucking speakers or some shit.
Roll intuition.
Intuition. It's probably not intuition, it's probably intelligence. 9?
It's not the sword, it's yourself. Or something. Your hand. You also realize that you've already entered this den. The fact that you're caught on camera, you're going to face consequences no matter what. Why not go ahead and follow through what you decided to do outside? At this point, can it really get worse?
It can.
Just telling you what your intuition roll got you.
I'm not a thief. She leaves the note. If you know me well, and if you are me, then I do the noble thing. I already crossed the line by entering in here. That's gonna bother me all night. I'll probably get scolded by him in the morning, and I'll gladly take that. But I'm no thief, as Crystal will turn around and start walking out, as she still leaves the note. As she leaves, she's
Hold on.
going to go up on.
Hold on. The voice sounds disappointed as it says, "You started this. You won't stop now." As your arm, as the arm with the tattoo flings you hard into the pile of gold.
Crystal tries to stop it, pull herself back.
Make athletics.
Ten.
And
Yes.
let me check this thing's stats.
Oh god. What am I? How's everyone else's night?
I'm gonna say
My night is fine. Drake is freaking the fuck out.
you know what? Let's. Okay.
Oh fuck.
You You try to stop yourself from running into the gold pile, like being tossed in there, as you feel the area has gone extremely cold to the point where you can see your own breath.
She falls to her knees, sort of cupping her arms in the and is trying to call out to Professor Witch. Emmanuel! Professor!
No one can hear you. Take
Archie.
the sword.
Archie. Volkia! Help!
For his help. Okay. I'll let you decide between occult education, intuition, and charm. You pick one of those and you roll it. Let's see if Palkia hears you or answers you.
Oh god. So charm, intuition. Where's my occult? Oh, my occult's low. I need to get occult off the table. What was it again?
Charm, intuition, or occult education.
Who's charm in it? What do I have to be?
You roll, I determine. How I normally do DCs is I normally, if you're fighting against something, I roll the enemies.
That's a 9.
Since you're kind of a new initiate to Palkia, it does not hear your prayer in the face of something like this. This is on the lower totem pole. However, it still has more jurisdiction. AKA, whatever's fighting you is blocking your prayers. As you get pulled closer and closer to the sword.
No!
This is your last chance. Take my blade.
Can't we wait until tomorrow when he comes home?
No.
Does this have... Why not?
I've waited long enough. Take the sword! As it's going to try to force you to take the sword. Can I get her athletics check from you?
Nine.
11.
Oh.
As it forces your hand to touch the sword. However, unlike before where you felt a surge of power and oddly a calm winter, you feel a raging snowstorm. As the sword painfully goes into your arm. The pain is excruciating. To the point where you take 3 injuries.
I would pass out then, since I already have... Because it's saying I have 5 now.
Yep, I just gave you 3. And go ahead and lower your defenses all 3 times, like your defense stats.
Oh god, how can I do this?
As your hand shakes horrifically, as it felt like you got the worst type of frostbite, as it's slowly building up your arm.
Emmanuel, Jesse, can you do this, please?
Can I do what?
That's okay. Do the minus to my sheets.
Let's see where you are.
I'm in the cave. Crystal shivering. This all has audio, right?
Right
Security
now,
system,
the
I bet.
cameras are freezing over.
You said
Stop.
defense all 3 times, right?
Yep, defense.
Okay. Defense is lowered.
Stop.
As your hand is so cold, you try to wrap your hand around your body. You're trying to get it to warm up instinctively. as your hand goes from the pale skin you had before to as white as snow.
Stop.
As the snowstorm stops and you're able to shimmy your way out of the cave if you don't want to take anything else from here. The cameras have
I'm
been
not taking shit.
damaged. Cameras have been damaged, but you're not sure if they still work or not. You know this. They're not a live feed. So there is a chance that he did not see you enter the cave or anything. He'll have to check the cameras later. However, you look around and you see that the snowstorm did cause damage to some weapons and armor. Some of the really nice looking shit.
Oh,
She then says, I know you can hear me. What have you done? Shut up, Cam. Shush. I'm panicking here. What have you done?
Hear nothing.
So you decide to not answer, run with your tail in between your legs. Oh, noble. Is there a VHS tape anywhere?
Are you
Like-
looking for the security system, like where it may have the ship stored, or?
Yes. Yeah, because he's going to look back. But wouldn't he see me struggle? That's a question. If that was
You
caught
don't know.
all on tape, he would.
You don't know.
yeah.
You have to watch the tape to find out.
Crystal's gonna go to the security area. Like, oh,
There's
Okay, that was a change. I got asked if I wanted a burger, and I'm like, oh, okay, that'll be right up. Okay, and then same.
Jesse just said, and I quote, "Take his coffee maker. He's going to attack you on sight anyway. You might as well make him your ultimate
you go
enemy."
to the area where the security system is at, and you erase the footage after some time trying to get into the erase the footage if you wish. But the footage shows that you enter his cave. Everything goes staticky for a moment, and his area being destroyed. It doesn't show the whole struggle. It doesn't show the snowstorm. It just shows you walk up, things go static, and his stuff gets ruined. You have
Crystal is
yeah.
going to. Go ahead. Sorry.
and maybe a technology education check.
What were you going to say before I do anything?
I was just gonna ask for the tech head.
She puts on her gloves before touching anything. She's smart, not stupid.
We will determine that when we see your roll. Considering it is an education check.
I don't think I have technology. I hope I do, because I willed run a fucking camera all day. I'm so nervous. Why did the sword make me? Technology. Acrobatics, athletics, combat, Smith, survival, general education, medical education, occult education, Pokemon, technology education. Yo, whoa.
Is it bad?
It's a 1.
Ooh,
like,
that's
my
pretty high.
My technology, my medical, and my occult are all 1s.
I will state it's still possible. They just need to roll high. The DC I made for this is very low. Go ahead and roll, Crystal.
That's a 3. I'm fucked. I'm screwed.
Alright. So.
Mistaken.
How do I state this? You look through the
Just
system.
tell me
and you realize it's old as shit. And I'm talking like possibly old as the first Pokédex type of old. It is.
This thing belongs in a museum.
Yeah, this is literally a VHS tape. There's no backup. However, your solution to this is the most smooth monkey brain yet. You take the tape and you just start pulling on the film, ripping it up, ruining this particular tape.
So you're telling me it can't go to backup, right?
I'm just seeing how smooth monkey brain this is. And this was pretty damn smooth monkey brain.
This whole
When
situation.
Crystal realizes that wasn't even the security footage, that was like some sort of like baby photo album.
No, it's going to get worse when she leaves the cave and Drake is like, you know, dragons have an amazing sense of smell, right?
But, as you leave the cave, your arm hurting, you head straight
Crystal.
back to your tent.
Krista's wobbling. She's shivering. I imagine she's walking past these two.
Yeah, your arm is shaking horrifically. Emmanuel, you are still being distracted by Professor Witch. You're not able to fully see this.
Yep, I
Drake.
figured that. I was waiting for you to confirm.
You don't notice this either, as, you know, Anne is walking up to you. And you're pretty much distracted, but Crystal, you head back to your tent without any other events for the night. Trying to stay warm. And
Why? Why couldn't you just let me walk away?
I mean, to be fair, you could have.
I was trying to.
The moment you went into the cave, you sealed your fate. The moment you went into the den.
Consequences
just
for my
wanted to-
actions. I see we meet again.
But
I
this
just-
also, no, this ain't just about the general. I'll send what happens to you a little bit, Mel. But Raven, what do you like to do? After that dramatic thing happened,
I need liquor.
I'm trying to decide who I want to talk to. Because I'm sure she's gonna want to come out and see something for that wild fight that she saw.
yeah.
Let's try something new. Hey, I'm gonna go out for a little bit. I'll be back in a while.
Of course, darling. Be sure to be back before you rest for the night. I have, let's say, need for your attention.
Oh,
Albert.
oh, good heaven. Oh, mushy. Good heavens.
You head out.
When's that wedding?
You head out.
Alright. I think I'm gonna talk to Anya. Since I've never done that.
She's sulking.
Hey, I saw your phone. That was pretty awesome.
Insulting my show, insulting my fighting style. What did that person think? She's kind of like pouting and mumbling to herself. Actually, I want to finish my show. She pulls out her Pokédex and starts watching Super Mankey Fighting Force. Do you just want to stand there and watch it with her, or because she's not going to be in the mood to socialize? I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay, well that works out. Then I'll go and talk to Drake then.
Who's probably
Okay.
also not probably in
I
the
do have an important question to ask you.
So, Anita, you go over to Drake.
Wait, I was actually hoping to talk to you partially.
Yes.
Drake is blushing. How do you date a guy?
Well, apparently you meet them on the street
Like,
and you have a
I
fight first.
No. You're glitching out a lot.
Oh,
It's probably on my end though.
okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for me, I got into a random encounter on the street, got into a fight, and then ended up. Oh, but you don't want to know that. So,
Yeah, I know about the ended up. Fuck. How do I explain this shit? I've been with guys before. I have been with a lot of guys before, but I've never dated a guy. Hell, I've been with a lot of people before, but I've never dated someone that I actually wanted a relationship with.
well, you gotta try and be smooth. Just kind of talk about things you like. Make sure you let them talk about what they like.
Make sure you let them suck your blood and make you their wife.
Well, you know, different
That
strokes
doesn't
for
make
folks.
any sense. I mean, that's what guys would do when they. Yes. Sorry about that. It's Drake kind of looks down at herself. What if he doesn't like used goods?
I don't think that would be a problem. And if he does have a problem, then he's not the right guy for you.
Everything else just clicks. And I feel like I don't have to have levitating on me when he's around.
That's a good
For the
point.
first time. So if this goes wrong, what if that never happens again? What if I never meet someone who can do that for me?
Mm,
I
think it's probably best to not think like that, even though I know you do, and it's okay. But it's just important to take one step at a time. Everyone has their vices. Everyone has things in their past. So I don't
mine
think
wasn't.
having experience is a bad thing, and and I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Not.
So
It's not the experience part that worries me.
what is it?
And Drake kind of holds on to Levitine's scarf because she just wants a comforting hand right now. I was 13 when I left home. I'm 16 now.
Oh, Oh.
I didn't really have a choice in what happened to me. But
Then that's more reason for him not to get mad if you tell him. That's if you're ready to tell him. You don't have to tell him right away.
I don't know how not to be that, though. I act out. I did what I was told when I was told to do it. I don't know how to turn that off. And when I try and bond with people, Drake points to Cameron can't remember people's names.
Anya?
Drake points at Amanya. At Anya. And just, when I try and bond with people, that's what happens. I don't know how to interact with people. I work hard to do that. And it goes wrong. I am so hopeful that because he is as connected to the dragons as I am, that it'll be easy, but I am so fucking scared.
Anita puts her hand over hers and tries to give her a little bit of comfort. It's okay to be scared, and it's okay to tell him you're scared.
I actually like someone. I didn't know that was possible for me. For years, I thought I was just broken.
I don't think you're broken.
Then I meet someone, and after one conversation, it is. I want to be perfect for him.
And that's good. But nobody's perfect. So he should be able to accept you for your flaws. And you should be able to accept him for his. Just take things one step at a time. It doesn't have to be, everything at once. Just one step at a time. Baby steps. Just
Jake reaches out and just hugs her.
And she hugs back.
I think Professor Witch was right in getting me a therapist. Maybe my physical scars aren't the only ones.
Drake, you're gonna be okay. It'll just take some time. You're rough around the edges, but you mean well. I know you do.
Mark.
Oh god, that got way more emotional than I thought it would. Yeah.
Anita's a good person. She just doesn't get to impart wisdom too often.
Drake looks at you. Well, I'm going to clean off my makeup and change into a skirt I bought a while back.
Ooh,
I've never really.
You can help with your makeup?
No, I know how to do makeup.
Levitine speaks up a bit. Drake, no offense, the last time you did your makeup, you scared everybody within the last, 15 feet of you. I'd rather you not scare off the one guy that you said will make you happy.
I'm back.
Because you watched one makeup tutorial on PokeTube doesn't make you a master.
Damn,
I've watched more than one tutorial.
You watched one good one and the rest were not.
I'm trying to figure out a good name for a Pokemon drag queen. I can't think of Fuck. Okay, Google.
Don't
Let's
worry
see
about
if-
it. Don't worry about it. Let's just
Yeah, no, she was just gonna say, hey, I like her makeup.
Well, let me tell you what.
Gardalina. There you go.
She's the right one. If he's the right one, he'll love you just as you are. I'm not saying there won't be any need for any work, but it should be a lot easier if you two can see things on even ground.
Drake just lets out a sigh. Yeah, thanks.
No
She
problem.
smiles about Anita. Let's just hope other things aren't an issue for him. No, he said he was fine with it before, so it should be fine.
And you'll just have to trust him for now.
All right.
Nothing
Drake
to
is.
Ooh, Jinxatrine.
She's. Let's be fair. Anita is more knows more about relationships than anyone else in this party.
Now, as that has happened, move to night, where Anita, where you sleep with Apex, like at least in the trailer, you get the vision that I told you about last session, which was the whole mechanical army coming over. Your ally in green betrays you, as you have lost many people.
Okay, yeah, I
Right.
forgot about that actually.
You go on a nice date with Dan. Everything goes well. I'm not describing it. We're running behind. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I'll describe the next one. However, I will state you did help Dan catch a pokey.
Did I catch a pokey at least?
Yeah, you caught it. You caught the same one he did. A Noibat.
Cute.
Oh my god, this is too cute.
I love Noibat.
Great, so I get to write the fan fiction about how it went, right?
Oh no. Lord help me.
It
I'm
was
pretty sure the way fan fiction works is that literally no one can stop you, but it's up to us if we want to read it or not. You post it.
By the way, who do you want to? Do you want the Noibat, or do you want to put someone else on your team? Like take someone else off your team? Because you have 6.
I'm gonna switch out not Watson for the Noibat.
Okay.
And I need to come up with a good name for the Noibat. Are they male or female?
Male. They were both
Male,
males.
okay.
Anyway, you got a Noibat,
Okay.
but Crystal,
Oh god.
in your sleep, your arm hurts. It aches.
She starts crying in her sleep.
Wake up in a frozen wasteland.
What am I doing in my front yard?
See a creature. It has white fur, 2 spots on it. It cries out in pain, frustration. Some way it cries out, as it seems
Starts
to
walking.
be sealed by some sort of magical barrier.
She walks towards it. What's wrong?
Walk towards it, you notice 2 sigils have fully out. Sealed. There are 5 more sigils.
You
Colt.
didn't have to freeze over the entire cave.
You left me no choice.
You're hurting, aren't you? Is that why you forced me?
Seal drains my strength. Makes me self each second.
Who put you here? She's gonna put her hand. She's gonna try to put her hand on the shield.
You put your hand towards the seal, and it shocks you as you're not strong enough to break it yet. Did you like the gift I gave you?
The snowstorm?
Help me, and I'll give you more.
I want to work together with you. If you promise me, by the time we do face, and that you act honorably.
Again? Say that again, Crystal?
Let's strike a deal. If I help you remove these, you must help me grow strong enough to help those I love.
You want power in exchange for my... Wasn't that...
Not power. I want to help you too. Because no Pokemon should be in pain. Not even you. I'm Crystal. What's yours?
No. Names have power.
Yeah, they do. They do have power.
My deal is I loan you what strength I can. You make the decision to do it. But you will continue to break the seal. My essence is around. Only you can take it. They are your right.
My right. She's sort of always subconscious, so she's fiddling with her earrings again.
You want your freedom, right? I can guarantee it. No force arrangements. No sticking up to the status that you have to. With my power, defend yourself. Make sure nothing bad ever happens to those you care about. It says you.
If I accept this, you must also agree not to interfere with my prayers. Why did you do that?
Couldn't
How did you
risk
do that?
closer vicinity, and he does not care of you.
I thought, what do you mean?
You are but the lowest of initiates. Have yet to learn the proper prayers. Go to the Church of Space in the next town to learn how to properly worship your god. And then he may actually answer you.
Whoa. I don't like this guy.
He's tired. He's slowly losing himself, so he's slowly going cuckoo. He'll regain himself. Gotta be patient. Oh, fine. But we work as a team.
You,
But I must know. Oh, sorry.
you accept my deal. My power for my freedom.
If you agree to listen to me and hear my voice of reason,
If you swear that you'll collect all of the blades.
I swear.
Snowstorm that surrounds you, slowly revealing figure's face. And Mel, I'm gonna have you draw this character later. But this is an actual man, wearing what looks to be a kimono with a strange pattern on it.
Do I recognize this man?
No.
Or do I? No?
And after that, you awaken. Your arm permanently frostbitten. As you have gained the branded class. Get the first feature.
Yay!
And
Crystal.
you're going to have this brand, and I'll send this both to you and Jesse, but I may rework this.
Crystal is probably gonna immediately wake. Oh God. Crystal.
Good news. You got a reason to wake up your boyfriend.
But Crystal gets up and walks over to Emmanuel's tent. Emmanuel, are you awake?
Is Emmanuel awake?
Does he ever sleep?
I mean,
And everyone wakes up the next day.
just 16 more hours.
Emmanuel,
Don't
please.
me when dealing with my mom.
Emmanuel, please. It still hurts.
As Emmanuel, you can smell the sense of blood in the air.
Whoa, I'm part of vampire.
No, it's just you work in the medical field enough. You can
Yep.
smell when skin and stuff like that.
Metallic smell.
I would up to you how you want to respond to that.
Probably Dr. Mode has been initiated if he's smelling that familiar bloody smell.
Crystal is currently wearing like their normal shirt and all that, I assume. So you can see their arms, and all the way up to their elbow looks like severe frostbite has taken them. And it's also bleeding.
It hurts so much. She falls to her knees. I'm sorry.
But it's not like, say, severe frostbite where, amputation would be involved, right?
I mean, maybe?
You
I don't
can't
like
tell.
that silence.
You can't tell. It is very bad.
Oh,
It's very bad.
Much.
No. So the reason why I'm saying this is, like, is it so bad that Emmanuel should be calling a Dragonite to take Crystal back to the actual emergency services? I'm asking if it is actually that level of bad, or if it's actually something he can deal with.
Don't know. I would like a medicine education check for that, please.
His name is still Bruce. His name shall be. Shit. You know him?
A 12?
Manuel, this is a life or death situation here.
Mm-hmm.
With what you know from severe frostbite, given how much of the arm has been taken, and that she's still bleeding, she should have been dead. Just straight up, she should be dead.
Yep.
Make me a cold education check. As immediately, okay, you know what's going on, in the sense of some strong magics are involved. Something way stronger than you. This doesn't seem to be like a basic curse. This seems to be almost like an affliction.
So my cleanse tag ain't gonna do shit.
Would you like to try?
I suppose, might as well.
As you put the cleanse tag on, it immediately freezes and shatters.
Do I feel this?
Yes, but it doesn't hurt.
Oh no.
Right. If this is fucky wucky occult shit, that tells me that this is more Professor Witch's department, right?
Yeah, Professor Witch is currently sleeping in the RV. Very very safe and sound, because Crystal woke up very early due to this pain.
Yeah. If I were to go to the RV, still in doctor mode, is it locked?
No, it's not locked.
Okay. Okay, I go in and I get Professor Witch because this is a medical emergency.
You see Professor Witch sleeping.
Okay.
Does she have one of those fancy like eye covers?
No, but her hat is tipped over her face.
Ah.
So we got
I'm
like a
going
witch
to-
version of a Mexican siesta kind of thing.
Yep.
And I'm going to try to wake her up without waking up the whole RV.
How do you do that?
I go over
Shake
and
her violin.
try to shake her awake while saying her name, like, Professor.
Make me an athletics check, I guess?
athletic.
14.
Hey, you actually are good at athletics! Holy shit!
Yeah,
Yeah,
because of Commander Shenanigans.
you shake her awake. Emmanuel, what the do you want?
Fucky wucky occult shit on Crystal.
Ugh.
Oh god. I don't like that sound.
Fine. She begins to go outside. She thinks, oh, this is probably... She probably accidentally cursed herself, or she was messing with fire magic, and... let's see if Professor Witch even knows how to stop this.
And Crystal's trying to slightly rub her arm to get it to warm up.
Okay, so this does have something to do with that, so she does get her skill stunt. Emmanuel, you helping? You giving the help stuff? Okay, so we're gonna add an extra 5. She's going to burn because she has the thing that lets her spend half her focus, round it down, so that's an extra 2. And you know what? She has the Witch Hunter, so I'm gonna give her an extra. I'm gonna give her an extra +1 because of Witch Hunter stuff. Okay, so that's a total of 5d6 plus 14.
$32.
Lord help us.
Emmanuel,
Yes.
first thing, Drake. I need you to get Drake.
Hurts. Professor Witch. She looks up.
I know, but Emmanuel,
Don't like the fact that you immediately went to Drake.
Do I even know where Drake is?
yeah, you know where her tent is.
Okay.
Crystal's crying.
Her is the correct term, right, Drake, or is it him?
Her.
Her.
Okay,
Her.
just making sure.
Yeah. It's why I drew her with a skirt.
There, Crystal. There. Shh. She's gonna try to soothe you. I know it hurts. I know it hurts.
And,
Oh no.
yeah, Emmanuel is going to do the equivalent of knocking on the tent while letting Drake know I'm coming in.
Don't be naked.
Yeah, if you're not awake, I'm coming in to wake you up.
I want to insert comedy into this scene, but I feel like I can't because this is so serious.
Oh my god, you have another sword?
I'm gonna say you have sleepwear, but
Yeah, no, I do have sleepwear.
okay.
It was the vine where the second guy comes up and just goes, "The fuck, man."
Yeah, no, Dan wouldn't do that. He's too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
that
wake,
kind of figure.
you wake up Drake.
Man, your face is off. What the fuck is going on?
Professor Witch said that you're needed for this.
Fuck this shit. Drake just grabs Levitine and she is running out in her sleepwear.
Which is some nice cozy pajamas. Anyway, moving on.
Surprisingly, it's actually a nightgown.
Yeah, it's really cute. Anyway, Professor Witch is soothing you, calming you down. Drake, okay. Emmanuel, get the rest of the team. Drake, this is gonna be the only time I'm ever going to ask you for your brutish strength. Hold Crystal down.
What?
It's okay, honey. It's okay. Look, Drake.
Yep.
Yep. Hold her
What?
down.
What?
And Drake is going to start holding her down. Oh, fuck, that arm looks like mine after.
Drake, don't hold her down.
I am holding her
Crystal's now
down.
panicking. Crystal's now panicking.
Okay. Crystal, do you resist the grapple?
A bit, because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Grapple checks. Athletics versus Crystal's athletics or acrobatics. Actually, because you're male factor, you get to use guile or stealth. Oh, don't worry, Drake. You're getting a bonus. You're getting a bonus from Professor Witch. Okay, we're gonna add +4 to that. So that's 18. Crystal, please roll guile or stealth. Up to you.
That's what I'm scrolling for. Oh, went too far. Guile or acrobatics or something?
Guile
Kyle
or
or
stealth.
Guile or stealth?
And Emmanuel, you're getting Anita and Apex.
I'm getting Anita first because I'm not sure what they're planning on doing with Crystal, and if it's more brutal, he might waylay getting Charlie until it's all wrapped up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
10.
Yeah, Crystal, you're held down.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, before Professor Witch starts, she's going to start. She's going to take out a couple of stuff and start preparing. Crystal's panicking. Drake is holding. Drake, you currently have dominance in grapple, which is important. You can spend your action to give yourself a bonus to hold Crystal down if you want.
Yeah, I am. Drake is also trying to think of some comforting shit to say.
You're probably not going to be honest. Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, you open up you go to the door and the door just opens up as Apex is just sitting there in a chair reading a book, and Anita is asleep on the bed. Apex is shirtless.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
And
Nothing I haven't seen before in cadavers. As I sort of just point to Anita, be like, "Would you mind waking her up? Professor needs her."
of course. Darling.
I have a question.
Hold on. Darling. He gets up and physically shakes Anita gently. My darling.
Yes, yeah. Huh?
There seems to be a need of you. Courtesy, I think.
She sits up and wipes her eyes. She's like, "You need me? Okay. Okay, I'll take the dog for a walk."
We do not have a Puchiana.
Oh, okay.
Come on. He gets Anita to go outside with you, Emmanuel, in their sleepwear. Apex also comes out. And he wait, do I want Apex in this scene? I have to think about it.
Yeah, because I didn't say that Apex was. I just said that Professor Witch needed to see Anita, right?
Yes.
Although I would assume he'd probably go just to make
But the fact that you came to his Art V and not just send a text message or, and that you look so serious.
I think he would go just in case.
Early o'clock in the morning. I send a text. She's not going to reply until 2 in the afternoon.
I'm gonna do D100 just to see. Yeah, he won't come. Okay, so we actually have a situation. As Anita comes out, Professor Witch is now wielding what looks to be the training hammer. It seems to have some sigils on it. Alright, Drake.
Can I try to...
You're gonna need to hold them down.
Can I try to struggle and escape more?
Okay, roll your guile versus Drake's athletics or acrobatics. And Drake, you get a +3 to your check.
On top of whatever Professor Witch was already giving them?
Nope, that was just to get her to the ground.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, Crystal, you're held down. Oh, Anita, I need you to hold the, wear these gloves and hold the ice arm down. Emmanuel, do you have any morphine, at all?
Yes.
You're going to need to put this in Crystal. As much as you safely can, because this is going to hurt.
Ooh, boy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
Was I right about the amputation?
No. However, this is going to make Crystal wish she got an amputation.
Crystal, what's the thing? Oh, sorry.
As As Anita holds the arm, you can feel the cold through these like triple layer gloves.
Jeez.
It's making your own skin chill. And you can even see that the ice is slowly forming on the glove, kind of like it's trying to move up your arm. But it's not making any decent progress. Professor Witch takes this weird orangey powder and starts on Crystal's arm writing some strange symbols.
Crystal is full panic. She's trying to struggle.
Anita's internally
Everything's gonna be
freaking
fine.
out.
And now Anita's giving Drake another bonus. As Drake, I assume you're, maintaining dominance, right?
Drake doesn't like to be the dominant one, but I guess she has to be.
Okay,
Maybe she does right now.
You're going to get +2 to your next check. Basically, I don't think Crystal can physically beat Drake's thing at those.
I don't think I can.
Emmanuel, what do you do?
I mean, I still don't know exactly what's going on. Only that Professor Witch has the best chance of whatever this is, right?
Hmm?
Then I listen and start giving the morphine.
All right. It barely helps with the frostbite pain at all, Crystal.
Barely.
Barely. Like, after letting the morphine go into the system and run its course for a bit. All right. Emmanuel. You know that. Do you have like a belt or anything? We're gonna need to make sure that they don't bite their tongue.
I've got several. You can just grab one.
At this
mean,
point, Crystal's
Yeah,
panicking.
Emmanuel does have a belt, considering that's where Galahad hangs out.
Wait, oh shit, Galahad and fucking.
What does
Sorry.
Drake say again?
Several belts just in my bag. You can just grab one.
Wait,
Orion runs back with
What?
Drake's bag in his mouth as Professor Witch.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal, open wide. We just bite on this. Bite on this. Professor Witch grabbed like the thickest belt as she takes.
Wait.
Yes.
it's bad because. Wait, look. I can't say his name.
Levitine.
Levitine's there, isn't he?
Yep.
Shit, he's witnessing this.
Yep. So is Galahad.
Great. Audience. Lovely.
Are either of them trying to be like, hey, that's not exactly what that's not what you think it's gonna do?
No, they seem very shaken out about what's going on.
Okay, that's how we know it's time to panic.
Yeah, Levitine's giving Drake actual words of like, okay, make sure she can't slip out there. Here, let me help you out here. Galahad's like, my dude, you better hope that Professor's Witch method works, or, I hate to say this, you may be losing a teammate. Alright, Drake? Okay.
You just escalated this quickly.
Yep. Very simply, Professor Witch gets the belt into Crystal's mouth and, passes it around and, keeps it in place so it doesn't get spit out or anything. And then the hammer.
Anybody got a bullet?
And then the hammer ignites on fire. As the arcane sigils on Crystal's arms glow.
This girl is on fire.
Oh god.
Drake is going to ask Levitine to cover Crystal's eyes.
It does so tightly.
Yep.
And raising the hammer up, if no one stops this. she's going to bring it down onto. She's going to bring it down full force onto Crystal's exposed arm.
Oh,
Crystal. This will probably wake up some peeps, but Crystal lets out a blood-curdling scream. That's probably muffled.
That is barely muffled by the belt. As this will
Yeah,
wake
Yeah,
up.
I can think of somebody who probably got woke up by that.
Yeah, everyone got woken up by that.
Shirley's just like running out, like,
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
As Professor Witch picks up her yeah, there will be a warning. Trust me. Professor Witch picks up her hammer and hits the arm again, causing more pain, but lighting the other sigil. And lastly, for the third sigil, she picks up her hammer again, lighting the third one. There's 3 sigils, then begin to melt the ice as quickly as anything can without just dipping Crystal's arm in the lava.
Okay, this is escalating. This is escalating a lot. This is escalating. Okay, Cameron is conscious. Cameron is fine. Drake is freaking the fuck out.
Crystal. All those times, Crystal was screaming as tears were flowing down her face.
Emmanuel, can you give her anything else to help with the pain now? Professor Witch asks quickly.
I mean, would I have stuff that I could just give?
You can safely give them more morphine. In the actual arm that's being affected now, because now there's flesh that's exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be doctoring, doing what I can.
Cool. Because what she basically did was the ice, she separated it temporarily as it's being forced back into the palm of her hand, where now you can work on the arm itself.
Yep.
That's what she did. Those sigils are for Crystal's safety, so it doesn't burn anything but the ice. But she still needed to shatter the ice slightly to do it. And that caused...
Okay.
And if you guys ever seen how much force it takes to break ice...
Thank you.
I can't hear you, Danielle. There's craziness going over it.
No, I have
Say that
never
again?
seen
Sorry.
any videos in Canada about breaking ice.
No, but interesting.
Okay, so Emmanuel.
Yeah.
So here's the issue. Crystal's maximum injury recovery is lowered by 1 currently. You can only heal 2 injuries.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be enough normally to stop the horrific pain Crystal is feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask you as a DM, like as a player to DM or, DM to DM, mechanically, what would you recommend on trying to figure out a proper way to heal Crystal down to 2 inches?
Like down the road or right this very second?
For this second. Because right now, from what the Book of Divines is telling me, this is her maximum injury recovery rate is permanently lowered to 2. And I don't like using the Book of Divines because they're very vague on a lot of shit. I'm going to make a better mechanic later. But, DM to DM, how would you get the injuries down to only 2? Because I'm not going to let them heal all 5.
I mean, if Professor Witch is working on the occult, could Emmanuel in doctor mode not work on the medical side of it with bandages to try to bring them up while this is happening? Like, almost like we're full-on team operating room style.
Okay. Emmanuel, question: did you join any particular churches or anything out of curiosity?
No,
Okay. Um,
he had no plans on it, and then the Church of Arceus started weirding him out.
all right. Emmanuel,
Yeah.
to help Crystal here, there is something you could do. I came up with.
I'm gonna have to embed her with an unknown.
You read my mind actually. Um, if any of your unknowns have fire type hidden power, that would work more permanently. Temporarily, if they have hidden power grass, ice, or just any hidden power that would be super effective against ice type or dark types. Either or. Because straight up, this is a legendary giving a brand to somebody. They're in the process of fully receiving it. You just need something to stop the pain now.
Could you argue that dark would help beget dark?
That is why Crystal isn't dead.
Right. The reason why I ask is because Ash has ground, poison, dark. Tracer has star, psychic, and rock.
I believe Star is actually super effective against ice because heating, heating Star against ice, and
Okay.
stars are still heated up even in the cold, space.
All right.
So the one with Star type could work.
Okay.
Dark type could give Crystal more resolve, but then it will be up to Crystal to try to nullify the pain.
Okay. Well, if this
morphine
is
does
the
help.
better, if this is the better solution, let's go with the super effective.
Okay, so you're gonna embed in bomb Crystal with Tracer or Ash?
Tracer. Tracer's the one with star type.
All right. The Tracer slowly gets put into the arm and reinforces the sigils. Crystal,
Yeah.
the pain slowly goes away as the morphine takes place and your injuries begin to heal from Emmanuel's medical field. However, Emmanuel,
Yeah.
you have a connection with Tracer. As it has entered your body, it's kind of linked with you a bit.
Yeah.
You can feel that Tracer is taking all of the pain that Crystal is experiencing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why Crystal is no longer experiencing pain.
Okay.
I will state Tracer is going to need something to make up for everything it's going through. Whether that be
Is there a way for Tracer to transfer the pain to someone else?
No. Tracer's not strong
Damn
enough
it.
to do that. Emmanuel?
Actually, there is something that I might be able to do for Tracer to help out with that.
Divine Intervention?
Yep.
That won't work. Because
Why not?
basically, Divine Intervention is for attacks. This is more acting like a status affliction. Fair enough?
Let's see if I got anything to help out.
You got anything you can, bind to Tracer to reduce status loss? That could work.
Not really. I got blessings that can reduce, that can make it so that way crits aren't as effective, that specials aren't as effective. Sorry, physicals aren't as effective.
Yeah, but none of them work for statuses, unfortunately.
Yeah, the closest thing I have to no status is my healing boy, and that heals HP, not statuses.
Yeah. But, Crystal will eventually be healed down to 2 injuries as per her maximum thing. She'll start feeling this intense pain again if she ever gets to 3 injuries. However, after that, after Crystal takes the morphine, Crystal kind of passes out due to everything. She will be fine, and she will wake up in about, I don't know, 10 minutes, an hour, depending if you guys wake her up. However, Ash comes out, and Ash is immediately like, "Hey, yo, this kind of hurts. Like, this hurts my existence."
I
Whatever,
know.
whatever's
I'm
doing.
sorry.
No. Ash is straight up telling you, "Hey, whatever's doing this to her was designed to fuck with me."
As in, that was your one, coach. Don't put me back in.
No, it's shaking as it's like, you don't understand. That whatever's doing that to Crystal, I don't know if Ash can actually tell you the full story by itself. I know what to do. Tracer comes out.
Yeah.
And those two kind of merge for a moment, temporarily, because they're not strong enough to permanently merge. And the stronger unknown, the let's just say Mega Ash, Mega Ash
Oh
talks.
god!
Mega Ash talks. Into your head.
Yep.
Hey, whatever hurt Crystal like that was designed to destroy everything, to bring ruin to everything.
That is not.
That thing, like, attacks the unknowns inside of people. It attacks their very essence. AKA, it looks down at you, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Whatever is doing that to Crystal, avoid it like the plague, or don't make it angry.
Both.
And then it kind of splits off to its two unknown, and
So, downhill.
Yeah.
Everyone heard the scream, right?
Yeah. Everyone was
Ah,
kinda
no,
like,
Charlie probably showed up at some point during that. Be like,
yeah, nope. Charlie, you do not.
oh?
As Mr. Suitman was made aware of Charlie's situation by Professor Witch, and he completely blocks all of these people from going outside, Anya included. Which is particularly hard because Anya's hero instincts were, going in.
Kind of crippled.
Yep.
Kick him in the... Kick him!
She tried. Being who he is. I can't reveal his build, but he takes the one damage for like
First off,
15 minutes.
essentially.
So he took a total of 15 points of damage.
No, he took damage and then healed from it. He took damage and healed from it. AKA he has something that constantly heals him, like a leftovers items or something.
I have a theory on what it is.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, moving on.
But no, I just imagine like you're trying to stop Charlie. Charlie's just like, but
He can stop them. He can stop them.
He is physically body blocking. He is in the front door. He has locked it. He is standing in front of it.
He can stop
Mistress
them.
Crystal. She's gotta be.
I am sure they are fine. Anyway, after some time, Crystal will wake up. Everybody will be allowed to meet up with everybody. Crystal, I assume you explained the situation?
Crystal is going to look at Professor Witch.
Say it again, Crystal?
I don't know what came over me.
To be honest,
just
I don't know either, to be honest. All I know is that
went-
you were cursed.
I went into the cave. That one with the boards. And then I went to leave a note or something, and then I started arguing with the voice in my head. I told them that we would come back later. I wouldn't listen. And then it started a snowstorm. Everything's a bit hazy. It's like I wasn't fully myself. And then
Hey,
I went back to my tent.
Levity?
And then I went back to my tent. And I fell asleep. Pain. It hurt, and it wants me to find all of them. All of the swords. It wants me to break it free. It stopped my cry to Polkia.
Drake, what were you going to ask Levitine?
So did I hear the unknowns tell
No,
Emmanuel about?
that was in Emmanuel's head.
Okay.
Because
So, all right, then I am going to ask. I still do have a question for Levitine. Any chance that this could be caused by your sister?
no.
Great. Any idea what it could be caused by?
I do, but I think Professor Witch is going to say it. As Professor Witch just takes a deep breath.
Crystal is preparing herself to be yelled at as she squints her eyes and stiffens her posture.
Oh, fuck. She says in a very calm way, because she doesn't need to freak out Crystal after what's happened.
No,
As,
Crystal's already freaked out, pretty sure.
you know, she calls a team meeting. And the rival team does leave, as she wants this to be kind of a hush-hush type of thing. And paraphrasing this for a bit, he has a theory. And I'm going to actually roll to see how accurate her theory is. So she does get plus intelligence, does specialization, like, you know, skill stunt, legendary bullshit. And she gets a +2 anyway. Okay, so she's half right on her theory.
Can Levitine and Galahad help her out?
My question is how. The only people that can like hear their voices are us when they want to. The only time she can do it is if she's casting a specific spell.
Yeah. I'm going to say they can't. However, they may give both of you two more information, depending on what Professor Witch says. So I'm going to go to my notes here and try to figure out if that info, and I can give 2 snippets of info.
Sorry about that.
Okay. So info I can give without the snippets. The frozen arm thing will happen every time Crystal ever goes to 3 injuries. Straight up, that's going to happen every time Crystal goes to 3, and immense pain will happen. That's the downside of being, and this is what snippets I can give. Crystal has been branded. Beforehand,
What?
Branded is when a legendary makes when you make a deal with the legendary, or a legendary puts a curse on you. From what you described, it sounds like you made a deal. If you tell them about the dream, if you don't,
I did.
okay. It sounds like you made a deal. And currently, what's forming on your arm as the moment, as she points to your arm that is currently completely blue still, no ice, but completely blue, is a mark of the legendary. Within like a few days, it will fully form. And basically, that's to show other legendaries that you are not allowed to be touched, talked to, or anything like that.
What about Polkia?
Hierarchy. Lower legendaries, such as the Swords of Justice or something like that. I think Palkia can choose to talk to you, but that's depending on your own relationship with him.
And to be fair, when they touched the pillar, didn't Palkia technically have their brand first? So maybe it's first come first serve, and that's just how why they can do it.
No, that is not a brand. That is a mark. It is a basic blessing that humans can give each other. A proper brand messiah or a signer of Palkia would be like, yeah, I'm more powerful, fuck off.
I love that.
Professor Witch is going to be right about this theory. You pissed it off. Straight up, you straight up pissed it off. Because what Professor Witch originally thought was that your arm is, the tattoo that is now gone, by the way, was supposed to be the mark of a signer. I.e., you would have used the gifts without any cost.
Lovely.
I mean, if you'd just said yeah and left it at that, you'd have been good.
Professor...
Yeah, it would have been done.
Yeah. Professor Witch is actually still surprised that it let you keep powers, because clearly you're keeping the powers. So whatever deal you made with it seems to appreciate. So if you somehow talk to the creature again, please have Professor Witch or Emmanuel, because she thinks Emmanuel may actually have some lawyer skills with him. Please have us present. By God, do not talk to this thing alone.
Crystal sort of rubs the back of her neck. I don't control when it talks to me. I mean, it literally popped its voice in my head when I went to leave. I told it I wanted to come back at a later date. That's when she says, he did not like.
But basically, Crystal, you have a few options.
You don't say.
Option A, and this is probably the worst option, as Professor Witch will clarify. You can go to your church and get purified. What that does, it will remove all legendary gifts, brands, and all that. However, whatever legendary you do that to will be extremely pissed off. Maybe to the point, like, if it ever gets freed, from what you told me, it will most likely murder whatever family generations or whatever you have. And if it's strong enough, I doubt it, but if it's strong enough, it may even claim your soul. That is the worst case scenario. This thing would have to be, like, able to destroy unknowns or something to be able to do that.
Can.
Emmanuel over here in the corner.
Wait. Emmanuel, did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the absolute last option we're taking. Okay.
That's why when she said that, I was like,
option 2, we find some way to please it. What does it want? What does it want?
It wants to be freed and wants all the swords found and freed. He is in pain. From what I could see, he's slowly going insane. He told me that he's slowly losing himself to the barrier. And he cannot remember his name, nor he can remember who put him there.
Okay.
What I can gather,
the fact that he can't remember his name makes it a lot harder for me to figure out how the fuck to get you out of this, because I don't know what I'm working with.
Drake is going to say this out loud.
Yes, Emmanuel?
So it sounded like Ash and Tracer had an
Hi, Mom.
idea
Love
of
you.
what this thing was, because they said it was designed like to do this. It was like destruction and chaos. Would they know its name since they know what it's all about?
Yeah, they do.
Would they be privy to sharing that info, or are they like, buddy, that is not a name we speak because you should not be speaking it?
Who you ask? Ash or Tracer? Remember, one of them is very upsetty spaghetti for being inside of the fucking pain vortex.
I mean, if they shared knowledge, I'd be, I guess, asking Ash if Tracer is, rusting up.
Okay. I thought Ash was the one inside Crystal.
No, Tracer was the one, because Tracer was the one with Star.
Okay, Ash will tell you. Its name is Chi Pao. The Sword of Ruin. Arceus designed it, so if the world ever needed to be erased without his intervention, that the treasures of ruin will rise up and destroy everything, including unknowns.
Okay, so this is the hard reset, not a we go back to another save file. This is the game over.
Yeah. However, they are only to do it on Arceus's command. And
Okay.
and they haven't done this in a bit. Like, they haven't done it. But the fact that something sealed them away is very bad, as they are part of the natural order.
Okay, so it isn't like if they were a naughty boy, but Arceus learned his lesson with Giratina and decided to do a tighter cage.
No. This was not made by Arceus, because if it was, they wouldn't even be able to do the whole branding.
Mutation thing.
Okay. Then before I go sharing that info, I'll be confirming. So this is something I can confer that I can share with the others, right?
Yep, go ahead. Tracer doesn't care. They're kind of neutral on everything. Ash is very much upsetty spaghetti right now because
like, fuck you.
And I'll make it up to you later. I'll make it up to you later, Tracer. I promise. We will go for gelato.
But let me finish the options for Crystal. So option A, purify yourself and hope to God the consequences don't catch up to you.
Which they might.
Yeah.
Which is the worst option.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Option B, make it happy so it will go back to letting you be its signer instead of its branded.
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime.
It needs to happen before the brand is complete, which is like 3 days.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna.
Or option C, just learn how to live with it.
Yep.
Technically, isn't there an option 4, but it's probably the second worst option?
And that option
Take
is
your arm off?
Become its champion.
How the fuck am I going to become his champion? He's pissed at me!
Option B, becoming its signer would be like the first step of becoming the champion, Emmanuel. But I like your thinking. I like your thinking, because branded can become champions.
Also, I do know who it is.
Oh?
Okay, that is awesome. Emmanuel, please tell me so I can figure out how to make it not pissed off.
Okay, and he'll like I don't remember all the details as a
Cheap
player.
How.
Like Chief.
It is.
How.
He is. His name is Cheap How, sort of a ruin.
Yeah.
Gotta love me
It's,
taking notes.
their name is Cheap How. They are known as the Sword of Ruin. They were created by RCS to be able to destroy the world without their intervention if need be. And apparently, whatever locked it up, it was not Arceus who did it.
Oh, great.
So they are part of the natural order.
I
and they
need to read
weren't
my
put-
notes. Hold on. Oh. Did I literally solve this issue by accident?
Accidental genius.
Hey, Levitine? Is that who you and Keisetsu fought?
No.
Thank
Treasure-
Christ.
The Treasures of Ruins were not in the war at all, as they saw it beneath. As long as no one went into their territory, they were very docile, in fact. Chiao actually was one of the nicer treasures, as if anyone got lost in its snowstorm, just like Articuno, it would most likely, lead you out in its own mysterious ways. AKA, it would push you off a cliff that gets you out of the snowstorm. Still the nicest of the Treasures of Ruin.
I mean, lions are the
love
comes
him.
off of cliffs to toughen them up.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I love him. Oh, I'm so glad that I'm signed
Okay.
with Cheap How. I love him.
Emmanuel, Jesse.
How do you spell it? I want to
So-
Google it.
So Jesse, you actually solved what Crystal needed to do.
Oh, but by overthinking it.
No, because I gave you the information from your unknown, which would still know the information. Like, logically, they would know the
Okay.
information because of what they are. Because what it wants is to remember what it is. That's one of the big things.
Hey! I love him!
The issue is, Crystal now has to figure out how to talk to it.
I want to.
Okay, I'm rambling that.
Um. Professor. Huh.
What's wrong, Professor?
If Drake ever meets this thing, she is going to give it so many pets.
To be fair, I think
Bite.
it's just slightly bigger than what Orion is.
It's cuter!
Or
Don't make him that.
It's a sword
Please,
now
you're not the one attached to him, okay? Don't piss him off.
all honesty, it depends on the nature that gets rolled up for him. Because right now, like you said, he's in pain, he's in agony, he's not himself.
I want to help him.
Alright, so I'm going to take this moment to state that I'm going to say this as a GM. For Crystal to talk to Chi Pao again, meditation won't let them talk to Chi Pao because of the seal. However, if Crystal finds another sword within 3 days, which there is one more nearby, it's not on the next route, it's actually in the next town, which you guys are close enough to. If Crystal finds another sword, they will get another chance to talk to Chi Pao. But you guys need to make it to the town within the next 3 days, or the brand will set. And if the brand sets, then you'll have to fully release Chi Pao for him to remove the brand. If that makes sense.
It does.
You got 3 days to fix it, or else you have to wait till he's free for him to fix it. Essentially. Yay.
There's also the slight chance if you meditate, I would allow meditation. You'll need a spirit guide. AKA Crystal, you would need to talk to Emmanuel or Professor Witch. Because their high occult will... Basically, occult's the magic stat.
Uh-huh.
Even Alvin will work, too.
I think I'd rather choose Professor Witcher.
You know what? I'm going to
Emmanuel.
state that Professor Witch cannot. Because I feel like Professor Witch does a lot already.
Mm-hmm.
I think...
Emmanuel, you're...
Story-wise, I'm going to state that she'll show you how to do it, but she wants nothing to do with it. Just straight up, she wants nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with Chi Pao?
She wants nothing to do with it.
She heard his name. It's like, let me help. Fuck no.
Actually, I don't think it's about it. I think maybe she just had a bad experience one time that makes her like, nope. Doesn't matter who it is. I am not doing it.
She literally, like 5 minutes ago, was like, I would rather have the be either me or Emmanuel be with you. Oh, wait, never mind.
After learning what its name is, Professor Witch is like, nope, remember my last statement that you need like a lawyer present? You're gonna have to ask Emmanuel. I am not dealing with Chi Pao. Or any of the treasures of ruin.
You know them?
I know one of the signers. Yes, I know one of the signers.
Oh.
And I swear to God.
Is it an ex-boyfriend?
And I swear to God, if I ever see her again, I am going to go to kill her. Straight up, I will try to murder her. I don't care if she's family. She is the biggest pain in my ass that I have ever met.
Drake just goes, feel that!
So she's your sister. Who is she assigned to?
Not my story.
Not yours.
Not my story. Not to tell. All I know is that she is apparently a signer, and the only gods I think would ever try to reason with her would be the Treasure of Ruin.
She Crystal size. Well, it looks like I'll have to become this champion. I want to many lives. Ooh.
You see flickers of ice starting to form on your arm again, Crystal, as they fall off quickly.
I made him a promise, but I never liked saying it.
Well, if we're gonna do any of this, we need to get moving. So, let's pack up camp, get moving, because we have very little time.
Yeah.
Mrs. Crystal, you could be okay.
She smiles. It'll be fine, Charlie.
Are you sure?
She smiles and hugs her. Thank you.
Mhm.
Now I gotta get back to my tent before Pucciano wakes up and tries to dig up a diglet. Shh. Crystal size.
That reminds me, Professor Witch.
Yes.
Say it again.
Do you know if there's a way like we could keep in touch with the Diglets? Like if I were to make a drawing or something and find a way to send it here?
like, I know I'm not gonna ask you to do it, but like, is there like a mailing system for Pokies, like there is for people's?
There's the Delibird delivery system.
That works for them too.
Yep, the Delibird delivery system delivers to anyone in the region. You know, you have to pay a fee, and you have to at least have 2 gym badges beforehand.
That's fine. I was just curious. I don't have anything right now anyway. It was just never mind.
It's okay, Charlie, and thank you. You really helped de-escalate a very serious issue. You know what? Guys, he kind of looks at the rest of the team for a moment. Professor.
Yes.
I will meet you at the town. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can locate this sword. That way we're not wasting time trying to find it. Because I can do that. I've been there before. I can take a Dragonite there. Like I can get there. I can't take you guys with me because league rules.
Yeah, we know. It's okay.
Understood.
So I'll go ahead. I'll find the sword. You guys get there.
Just careful, okay?
Okay. Oh yeah. Crystal, come here.
Krista who had finished packing, and she's already stressed. Her nerves are on edge. She's trying to calm herself down. She's thinking that Professor Witch is about to hit her. So she prepares herself and she stands in front of her.
Professor Witch goes up to you. May I touch your hair for a second?
Crystal gets nervous. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, she touches your hair. She takes out a very small pocket knife and cuts a tiny bit of it off. And puts it in this strange, stone thing. Alright, I'm gonna start fiddling with this so I could... Sorry, I didn't think you want me to draw blood, so...
I'm gonna be honest. I would have rather you trade blood than the hair. Now she looks even more worried because of the cameras and shit. Please tell me you got that back.
Professor Witch shows you the bang, and it's barely, barely a centimeter lower.
In her head, God, Polkia, please don't let my mother notice. Shit!
As Professor Witch will... Alright, so all you guys get going, please. So, you go... Charlie, how about you lead the way? You go through that hole right over there, okay, Charlie?
Charlie is... How much of what's going on does Charlie,
I have no idea.
understand?
I don't really understand much. I just know something bad happened, and we gotta do stuff to fix it.
Yep.
I was not here for it.
Yep.
Big guy would not let me come.
But Professor Witch will do her best to cave, going out this way because she can get here quickly, get to outside the cave, and then take the transport. You guys have to go through the cave because league rules.
Okay, which direction? Oh, I go up this way then.
Yeah, over here.
Okay.
Also, you said that it's the next day, so we healed up, right? And if we use bandages, our injuries are gone.
No.
Yesterday's injuries are healed up, like the 10 minutes you have to spend applying bandages. But if you want to spend bandages now, you can heal up to 3 injuries per person.
No. So, I was just asking because I would have applied a bandage before bed to get her my 1.
Yeah, you could have done that. But Charlie's injuries You can start putting bandages on Drake and Charlie too, if you want. Um,
Oh god, that stinks.
uh,
I'm sorry. It just has bad.
My dog just farted, and it's bad.
The fact that I actually phrased it the way I did just made that even worse.
Oh god, the fan is rolling it at me. Oh.
Okay,
Chemical warfare with the dog.
apparently.
all right.
There's
so,
snow.
So, the area gets a lot colder as you guys travel through caves.
Charlie's just I was gonna say, Charlie's just being adorable. She just like tags Crystal and then runs
I
to
have-
the cave. It's like, you're it.
DM, she tags Crystal. She smiles. Alright, Crystal. Alright, I'm coming. Right up. DM, would this type of cold be like, for everyone else it's like freezing, but for Crystal, would it be like, oh, this is just your casual Sunday afternoon where I'm from?
It's the casual Sunday afternoon for you because it's that type of cave cold. It's like when you go deeper in and it gets colder. It's that
kind of
type.
cold and damp kind of thing.
So,
Emmanuel's already missing the lava cave.
yeah. All right.
Christian.
So, first things first. As you all get here, you all start coughing. As there's some sort of pollution, some sort of like weird gas in the air. You do your best.
I'm just
Alright. Hey. Alright, Dragon Sense, don't fail me now.
Don't do that to yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Are you
Uh,
sensing for dragons in the area?
Dragons or anything made of steel, whatever I can sense.
You sense either.
Why do I have a feeling that this is a coughing? This is a coughing of some kind.
Emmanuel, since you're the closest to the grass, can I get a survival check from you?
The weird thing is that he's the closest, but Charlie was actually ran out first because, again, Professor Witch wanted her to go first for some reason.
Okay, let's see. Survival. That is my dump stat. So,
You can do medicine ed too.
oh, medicine. Yeah, I'd rather do that.
Go ahead. And no, you can't.
Curses.
Even if you did, it wouldn't help too much. 11. You look at the grass and the leaf kind of falls simply dead in your hand. Cam, I didn't ask for the check from you. I only ask Emmanuel because he spawned near the grass.
Got it.
Looking over, you actually see an unconscious Pokemon with like the swirl in the eyes and all that.
That's not a Cinder.
Aww. Poor Pookie.
Yeah, just like it battled a trainer or something, you know? Let me just grab a random Pokemon. This route does not have any Pokies. Let's just say it's a Diglett. Unconscious.
Diglett!
Is it the king?
Nope.
No, I wouldn't think it would be the king. They wouldn't let the king come up here, remember?
Well, he may have snuck out.
It is unconscious, and
Maybe.
you can tell
Okay.
from here it has the little purple mist like in front of it, like it's indicated that it's been poisoned.
Okay, before I go running over to try to deal with it, if I were to look around the grass, does it seem like there's more of a concentration of this among the leaves. So if I were to bend down, I'm actually endangering myself.
No.
All right. Well, then I guess Doctor Mode is initiated as I go over.
Again.
As you go over, does anyone follow him?
I do.
I do.
All right. As you follow them, you guys see the uniform of a very familiar team wearing gas mask.
Great.
Team Gen X is here. And for Cam, because they haven't seen them, they are wearing proper gas mask. They hold out their Pokeballs
That's my feeling.
as the one in the middle demands in a very commanding tone. You have one chance to leave the head of the area or you will be removed by force. Return to Route 5. You have one chance.
What?
You have one chance to leave
I
this
can't
route.
understand you with those things on your face.
This is for our own safety and protection. Return to Route 5.
What?
What?
Are you guys actually not able to understand them, or are you
No,
just...
we are.
I know
We're
what
just
you're
trying
saying.
to get them to take it off.
No. Here's the thing. Like with the mask on and them that far away, is it not fair to say that we probably wouldn't actually fully be able to hear what they're saying?
No, you would be able to hear.
Agreed.
You would be able to hear.
Yeah, no. I'm just.
But here's the
Drake
question.
is just having fun, hoping that she can make him take it off, but
You know what?
she's
will.
not the best liar.
She will take it off and
What?
say, due to the environmental hazard in this area, you are being asked to return to Route 5 until we are done with our business here. Failure to do so will make... And she immediately starts her turn being poisoned. Oh, I wouldn't be laughing, Drake. I wouldn't be laughing, Drake.
Yeah, you're
As I'm not gonna do this yet, but the longer you guys stay in the grass, the higher chances it will be you guys will be.
Yeah. Although I was going to make the argument that with them where they are in their masks, yes, we would hear them, but the question is, would we have understood it?
As they will state, you will leave or we will force you.
You gonna pay for our Dragonite fees?
You will leave or we will force you.
That doesn't answer the question.
No, we will not.
Exactly. Crystal sort of has her face covered with her scarf and shit. Exactly. I am tired.
Sorry, you go.
Oh yeah,
I am
Adina, you're
tired
not
and
affected
I'm-
by this. I forgot. Adina's not affected by this because they
Yeah,
can't.
imagine
Yeah,
needing
she's
to
undead.
breathe.
Oh, cool. I'm special.
Yeah,
And
because
you
you
are.
don't need to breathe.
Oh, yeah.
You no longer require air.
I will state you're going to start getting thirsty, but you have that flask, so
Yeah.
yeah, you don't need to drink until the next camp.
Joey's just like,
Let's see. Someone carries Alvin and someone carries. Is this little guy still traveling with us?
Yeah, Orion.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone needs to carry Orion, someone needs to carry Alvin.
I am going to end the session here.
Drake is just gonna ask,
Go
yeah.
on.
do we just want to take a break for it?
You can try, but they will throw out their Pokemons to stop you. It will be initiative at the start of next session.
Yeah, okay.
but no, Charlie's just like, but what What about my friend? What about the dicklet?
Shit.
The wild Pokemon
Same.
are not of your concern. They will be fine after they awaken. Anyway, this is where I will be ending the game. Like, ending the session. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you guys next session. Alright,
Nice.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Here you are, you've come so far, but now it's time, we've gotta raise that bar. Are you ready for that cat who can do attitude? The time is